Thank you, Professor Beyer, for joining us today at the ECR Connect studio.
Pleasure.
When was your first ECR and how has the Congress changed since then?
I thought about this question for a long time and I don't remember. I actually think it was about 1999 and I asked the office of ESHI to source it, but they said the computers weren't reaching that far back. So I think it's 1999 and I have been attending ECR ever since, every year.
And what were the most stunning changes?
That's really hard to say. Almost every year there was a stunning change, and I think everybody would agree that in 2019 now, this is almost like an entire new city. It's a totally new flair, lots of colors brought in, a liveliness, and it has grown both in terms of the professionalism, but as well as in the, if I dare saying it, entertainment character. So it's been quite a pleasure coming here.
So what's your highlight of this Congress?
Well, the highlight, of course, is the subspecialty society that I represent, ESHI, European Society of Hybrid Imaging and Translation and Molecular Imaging. But frankly, the highlight itself of this Congress is the Congress itself. It's, I think, an overwhelming feel when you come towards the Congress Center. It's welcoming you already as you approach it. So this entire Congress, as it spreads out to the various facets of the city, is a highlight itself. The international character that is already in Vienna, that's being uplifted by the time that all the attendees come in, is a highlight by itself. Personally, from a professional sense, I think the highlight here is, for me, the promotion of artificial intelligence, which I think will become a main drive and thrive for radiology as well as for the imaging community. Personally, if I may add this, it's another highlight is the fact that our society, although it's quite young, has made an appearance in the program for the past 3 years. So we're very happy about this and we want to thank the ESR for giving us the opportunity.
One of the things that's always anticipated by our attendees is the Congress poster for the next year. What's your take on the 25th anniversary poster this year?
What a surprise question. I actually took the liberty of bringing my own notebook, which has the mini poster of this year's Congress. And I must say this is a really, really unusual poster. And as I prepared myself a little bit for this interview, knowing that it would be very much driven by a professional interview partner, I was thinking what type of analogy could I find from my own profession with the poster. And we see a lot of fish, and in a way, this is the ECR convention, because we are all fish with different colors, different sizes, different attitudes, predator fish, shy fishes, fishes who try to linger, and Captain Nemo type fishes. So we're all part of this large ecosystem, if you will. But then I thought, which fish would most resemble the atmosphere of ECR in Vienna? And you could argue it could be the fugu fish because it's large and big. And every time you spend a week in Vienna, obviously you gain a few pounds because the food is so terrific. Or you could argue it's the tuna with the toro belly. But then I was thinking it's more like the herrings, where you have a swarm of fish that are directed by very smart lead herrings, and they could move into one direction. And for us as a sub-society, it's more like the octopus with the tentacles, because we like to entangle and reach out to other specialties and bring them together. So I think each fish with all its analogical background analogy background could be resembling of different facets of the radiology community. Fantastic poster.
I'll pass it on. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, Professor Beyer.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Enjoy your time in Vienna.
Thanks very much.